right, ladies and gentlemen, now that our intrepid protagonist Mimi has successfully gotten herself not only dressed, but her teeth washed and her face brushed, she is ready for the day ahead, and I'd like to welcome you back to Dordogne. My name is Allison Cruz, and it's time to track down Grandma Nora, who is hanging out here in the garden, but the first thing you want to do is run down here and snag yourself a snazzy sticker. There we go. Oranges sound real great right about now. Plus we have a beautiful word here on top of the exciting one we collected in our bedroom earlier. This is turning out to be a pretty nice day. Yeah, don't worry, we were going to. But of course, being a 12-year-old, Mimi knows nothing about gardening, so we'll start with something easy. Let's go grab the trowel from the cave. Haha, don't worry, it's like a small shovel. I figured you would have known that very basic piece of vocabulary. And I guess we overestimated her intelligence. But before you head in, there's actually a very sneaky sticker that you might forget here in the shed. So go ahead and grab that, and it's fertilizer. Go figure. All right, into the cave we go. And there is a plethora of collectibles for us to still grab here, such as this cassette tape. So we'll take it. There we go. Also this, let's see, are you behind this? There's definitely a point, yeah, a mysterious word hidden here. I'll go ahead and take that. And we'll go and grab the trowel as well. So this will change after this section, and there will be new collectibles in here, so yeah, looks like a small shovel, all right. And hey, there we go. It even came with the free sticker. Oh, and she is immediately gravitated towards the kayak. Very cool. Oh yeah, we should probably head out there as fast as we can, as to not give Corporal Grandmother any big ideas, you know? She's already given us grueling mandatory labor, and we aren't even in trouble for anything. That's just for being 12 years old. But the kayak belonged to Dad, and it was broken and has yet to be fixed after all this time. So we'll dwell on that another day, because for now, we play in the dirt, and we do the incredible bonding activity between grandmother and daughter by way of weeding while she watches. Yeah, so apparently they used to kayak back in the day, even though, you know, old Fabrizio didn't really like it. Kind of seems like he didn't like a lot of things pertaining to his parents, which, you know, honestly, as a kid, I can relate. Well, anyways, the kayak broke because it smashed into some rocks on a day that Dordogne was really rough, even though she herself had said that it's always an incredibly calm river and there's nothing to worry about. No, on this one day, the kayak got totaled. But can we fix it? Yeah, maybe once I'm done gardening and weeding and doing all this heavy lifting work. But it's time to plant something. Hooray! So we dig a hole with your bare hands. No, of course we use the trowel. Clear over here. And we can go ahead and just start digging a hole, because digging holes, it builds character. There you go. It's very weird. And now you can choose between these three plants, and each of them have their own little stories to them. Thyme is great for cooking and for herbal teas. Cannot go wrong with thyme. Personally, I am a pretty big fan of that, but let's see what the others are about. Some sage. Ah, a favorite of mine. Perfect in tomato sauce. Makes me hungry too, Nora. All right, now as for Rose, this is actually a bit of a gift from her neighbor. August is the best time for planting. Damn right, Nora. She knows what she's talking about. Now, I think the second time you select any of these will automatically keep it. So yeah, that one just chose itself, even though there was a prompt to come up. So we're sticking with thyme, and that is the one that I preferred. Just keep in mind, you gotta select carefully. So let's go and put it in the hole and make a little mountain to keep it stable. All right. So this is kind of an interesting animation. A little on the left, a little on the right. There we go. And voila! Wonderful job, Mimi. To grow, a plant needs sun, thyme, and water. Yes. So, luckily for us, we have a barrel filled with the stuff, and I think in the overworld, quote unquote, That was hilarious. There's like a hose leading into it, so it's cute. We'll go ahead and water her up. No achievement on being pristinely accurate, and you get the time sticker. Obviously, you'd get whatever other plant you chose, but there we have it. Now, at long last, it is time to head to the titular market, where we can not only buy groceries, but things to fix the kayak. That's actually pretty surprising, but we need a waterproof glue, wood, and then we'll be able to fix it. Easy as that. Awesome. I am excited. This is what our entire summer has been culminating to, is the restoration of this incredible kayak. We will go on our merry way as soon as we can, but first.
Nous avons quitté la maison. Nous nous sommes promenés ensemble. C'était le bonheur.
Indeed. So what you actually want to do is head over here, because there is a very sneaky word that is very easy to miss because it doesn't always show up. There it is. Fresh. Nice. And if you want to, you can go and overlook some of the landscape here, which is nice because we have our camera now, but we will go to this a little bit more later, so we'll do it for now. Got some very interesting creatures and characters off in the distance. We've also got some, I guess that might be the market over there, actually. Okay. And we'll get one more for good measure, even though we'll be able to take more pictures later. There we go. Mostly because I wanted to become the cheesiest of children. So 10 pictures, and the next achievement is actually at 20, not 25 like I thought, and then 50, but I won't waste your time with that. Instead, we get this PS2 ass music to go ahead and lead the way to the marketplace, which is clear over here. We have quite the hike ahead of us.
Nora a parlé de sa vie, de ses voyages. Elle avait laissé des morceaux d'elle ailleurs. Je l'aimais énormément. Je peux l'avouer désormais. J'adorais cette femme. Quelle intelligence, quel charme. Et oui, elle avait parfois un peu de tristesse dans le regard. Papa disait parfois que je ressemblais à Nora quand je rêvassais. Il détestait ça, évidemment. Il n'appréciait pas trop sa mère et il n'a jamais expliqué pourquoi.
At long last, we have reached the market. Whether or not we'll actually be able to leave in a timely manner is something I've left up to our dainty little ankles, but this place is absolutely gorgeous, and of course, we don't use the word crazy around these parts. But it's very crowded, and Nora, in all of her infinite wisdom, created a grocery list and is entrusting it to a 12-year-old. Even though Helena might have been onto something when she says that shopping might be a bit dangerous. Yeah, It's the early 80s. Let's maybe not give this massive responsibility of incredibly specific groceries and materials to a child. But anyways, this area is pretty straightforward, and we're just gonna kind of make our way through the crowd and go to each of these stalls and see if we can't pick everything up. Monsieur, how's it going? So in each of these little sub areas, there's typically going to be at least one sticker or word that you're going to need to pick up, and it's pretty easy to miss. So if you're not being too careful, then that's something you might struggle with. Hopefully not me, but we'll see. Anyways, we need some of that funny looking milk, but it's gone because some damn kid, he drank it all. No, he's whistling, that's what he did. So he threw a jug of milk at him. No, it looks like we might have ourselves a little thief around here. That's not good. On to the next stall. This guy looks equally as perturbed. Now this screen actually has a couple things for us. We have a little duckling, oh, and we also have a doggo here looking at the cassette tape. Nice. And I think there's something else actually, right? Or is it not this screen? I thought there was a word over here, but maybe not. All right, bonjour. It's the hardware dealer and he does not look happy. So waterproof glue and maybe some wood. Yeah, we're fixing a kayak and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, you're too late. The last tube was pilfered. Oh no. It was stolen by that little rascal, that rapscallion, that raconteur. Oh man. All right, well, there goes half our list. We're gonna come back empty-handed and somehow get in trouble for it. Huh, I could have sworn there was something else here, but maybe not. Actually, I was right. There was indeed a word right over here that did not show up when I stood next to it, so hooray. I guess we're collecting that now. And I think up here we might be able to get to some rhubarb, no? You might have something for us, but first, there we go. Oh, there is a word and a sticker right next to each other. All right, well, I picked up weird. There you are. Thank you. Ah, yes. All of the fruits, all of the vegetables, give them to me. So, we have no idea what rhubarb looks like, but, we were not given specific instructions. Yeah, better take the green and red ones. Let them sit around too long before you eat them. Yeah, that's all. Oh, that's so nice of her. Look at that beaming, authentic smile. She is the nicest one yet. On top of that, she gives us the rhubarb on the house. Nora is going to be so proud of us, because we're not coming back empty-handed for starters. Also, look at this florist. This is like the most adorable cutout of a person I've ever seen in this game. But yeah, we need some tomato seeds, please. And she immediately clocks us as Nora's granddaughter, so genes must run deep through Fabrizio. But again, just tomato seeds for Grandma Nora. It's amazing. All right, things are looking up. Oh, and over here, there is indeed a sticker. A bouquet of only the most colorful flowers. Nice. All right, I think that's basically everything here. There's not going to be too many things that are just off screen. Just in each of those individual ones, you might find yourself with a collectible of some kind. Let's walk through another crowd and head to the bakery. Hopefully we can get un baguette, un café, deux café. Also, these kids over here, this crowd. Are they bullying this child? Are you okay? Do I need to call someone? Maybe. Oh, and there's also cats here. Oh, that's adorable. They seem not very welcoming to Mimi. She has a tendency to roughhouse them a little bit too much. That's just the pure, unadulterated strength of a 12-year-old. Look at this. This looks so cozy. Oh my god. I would buy the hell out of a donut or slice of cake here. Perhaps even un baguette, s'il vous plaît. Bonjour. And there he goes. He just gives it to us. Man, this guy looks like he probably makes the best buns. Un baguette?
Okay.
Pour moi? Merci, monsieur. We got half the stuff we needed. Hopefully that's enough. Let's see how she reacts, because I have a feeling not getting the milk at the very latest, probably not great. Oh my God, there's a cat on the roof there. Are you okay, little kitten? It looks like it might like slip off soon. It's a little scary. All right, back through the alley we go, and we return to Nora. All of the places have been visited and accounted for, but we did our best. Do I have everything? No. I'm sorry. But luckily we can get milk somewhere else with glue and wood. That damn kid. Yeah, he might still be around here. The only thing we know about the kid is he's about our age and he whistles, which is not really so much a defining factor as much as it is just something he enjoys doing. Maybe it's like a tick or something, you know. But luckily we can take a picture of him, and this is where you want stereoscopic audio to tell where this child is, because he's going to be running. And if you just listen, there he is. This kid's fast. Just got to snap a picture. And there we have it. Gotcha. Sort of. Not really.
Regarde, tu as fait peur au voleur. Il a lâché son sac.
Waouh! Il y a tout ce qu'il a volé là-dedans. C'est drôle, mais j'ai l'impression qu'elle connaissait le voleur.
Et si tu rapportais tous les objets volés? Je suis sûre qu'il serait ravi.
Bonne idée!
Merci! Bien joué, Mimi. Rentrons maintenant.
Je me rappelle bien le plaisir d'aider les autres, de donner de son temps pour autrui. Pourquoi j'ai oublié tout ça?
Nothing like ending off a hard day of crime fighting, then kicking it under a star-filled sky with Grandma Nora. Although, apparently, they're more than likely to be satellites, aside from the big blue star known as Sirius. Oh, Mimi. Almost. Now, today, how do we feel? Dare I say, all of the above, but mostly awesome. And tomorrow will be even better because we can fix the kayak and it'll be just a fantastic time for all. And in keeping in the spirit of a 12-year-old's train of thought, just can't stop thinking about that kayak and how awesome it'll be. So first thing tomorrow, we'll fix it up, but there's still the matter of the thief on our mind. We managed to stop him by snapping him in his tracks. I guess it was kind of his own fault for, kind of sticking near the scene of the crime for so long afterwards and whistling around. But half of our vacation is over, and unfortunately, we still can't stop thinking about the thief. Was he forced to steal, or was it just a game? Yeah, Mimi the brilliant reporter is on the case. And the binder is kind of like a newspaper, although I'd argue it's more of a scrapbook than anything. But speaking of, it is time to fill in our chapter page. And under full disclosure, I did end up having to replay through the chapter in order to get the one word I missed, which was so disappointing, but that is A-okay, because we have a plethora of stickers to choose from, and I think the one that best encapsulates this entire chapter would probably not be the market one, even though that guy looks extremely proud of his buns. But I love just this unassuming ass goat, Brebis Galant, the fromage local. Let's take it. Stick you right up there. And as far as pictures are concerned, I ended up getting a better shot of him on the second go around. You can actually kind of see him, whereas in the first picture I took, you could not see him. But I think this picture specifically is speaking to me, so we'll go with that. And stick you right there. And as far as our poem is concerned, let's see. We have a couple of words here. Exciting, beautiful. I think this is actually a really good opportunity to do some really deep thinking. So calm, that is a key one. I love this one. Gotcha. Electrified by the kayak. That sounds very unpleasant. I want to shout, awesome! I welcome everything awesome. Nothing to add, but awesome. Kids, man. All right. Well, I think I've decided on the proper words, so we're going to start with crowd. I do like that one. Up next is going to be mysterious. Ooh, what a great word. And to round things off, calm. The crowd, a sea-eye drownin', diving into what's mysterious, carried by the calm. Perfect. Chapter 4, The Top of the World. So many memories just coming and flooding back to us. The rest of this adventure is up there, in the attic. Yeah, well, maybe we should get a cup of tea to really hydrate our bones. Seems like a great idea. So, as we return to Adult Mimi, there are going to be plenty of messages to get to. Fabrice, you can't be serious, Mimi. You need to find a job, not clean that cursed house. Cursed? How? Tell me. It's like, I don't need sleep, I need answers. No, I don't believe it's cursed. You're crazy, man. Don't go flinging your superstitions on me. Oh man, am I just gonna get bombarded with texts again? Cleaning is next Friday. That's my final word on the matter. All right, well then I am expecting 0 text from you in the next 30 seconds. Otherwise, I will label you a liar for the rest of my natural life. So to make some tea, we're gonna head over here. Your mother is worried. Man, this guy. I guess she can call him if she wants. Frickin' Helena. But I doubt it. Man, something about parental issues just plagues this family, I think. But we're gonna head over to the stove, and this is where we can find ourselves another letter. Perdón por la redacción, my dear Nora. 1,000 thanks for your visit in Mexico. Oh man, so this is from her friends Isadora y Mateo, which is kind of cool. Back in high school, I took a Spanish class, and one of my buddies, he had to go by Mateo because his name was Matt. And of course, myself being fluent and my last name being Cruz, I couldn't just stick with Allison. So I was Emilio, which was incredible. And we had a good time because it was probably one of the easiest A's I've ever gotten in my life. Almost to the point where my teacher thought I was cheating with like Google Translate, but it's like, no, my dad is from Nicaragua and my mom is half Mexican, so kind of hard to cheat when it's just already so perfect. But now for the non-boring activity of making a cup of tea, which I could probably go for right about now, even though it's 110 degrees outside. Yeah, man, if you live in the year 2023 and beyond and you don't have a kettle, then man, what is wrong with you? So we can choose between 3 mugs, and personally I like this one because it's a little bigger, and we have 3 different types of tea to choose from. White tea and rose. Looks like she made this one herself. Oh, that's cool. Well, I mean, I would go for any of these really. Orange peel and sage. I do love me a good orange tea. There's a really good mix in Seattle where it's orange and cinnamon, and it's so good. I am just a sucker for anything cinnamon, but I also do fancy the orange. So we'll go for this one. And open that up. Go and scoop her on in. Yeah, now we have death to worry about here with no shadow whatsoever. Throw that in the infuser, kind of. Yeah. 2 very strong personalities, and that thief. What happened exactly? Why can't I remember anything? Okay, we'll go and stick you on in there. And just like pouring the milk into the bowl, this is a slightly harder version of it, where you need to pour it into the mug without spilling it. So we can adjust very slightly, and then maybe do something like this, right? Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Almost missed. And there we have it. I'm a sniper. Not an achievement you'd think you'd get in a game called Dordogne, but here we are. Yep, just gonna go and put that on the bare wood cabinet table thing. And there we have it. Well, the tea, of course, is too hot, but you're supposed to drink it when it's scalding. Otherwise, what is the point? All right, let's find a way to get up into that pesky attic, shall we? I think we already kind of know how, but yeah, that's a picture of Nora in the 60s. Lovely hairstyle, Nora. I dig it. Now that we're slowly starting to get our memory back, we are kind of given a bit more clarity to some of these pictures and just things that we otherwise were like, I have no idea what this is or what this means, but now it's slowly starting to return to her, so it's just kind of cute, you know? All right, well, I got a text. The agency fired another copywriter today, Todd, the British guy. I liked him, small. This would be me, actually. Lucky him. Yeah. Although it would be funny to send Dom that text. Okay. Well, I don't think there's much else for us to do, so we're gonna go ahead and open on the door to the attic. Funny how this key stayed there, and that I grew up, and house hasn't changed as much as she has. You can do it. Oh wait, we need just a little bit more interactivity. Hello. All right, let's go and stick you on in there. That should not have gone in. And oh, there it is. It's weird, your cursor just tends to disappear sometimes. Ugh. Even though it was there, it's just a weird spot. Well, the binder or the box will hopefully be in the attic. Check it out. Oh man, this place looks so cool. I don't know, my grandparents were geeks. Did they use that word in 1982? Of course they did. Maybe back then it was normal for your entire room to have a train set. This looks so cool. Huh. Did I paint these? I don't know. What about this? We've got a letter stashed away in here. Dordogne, 11 August 1959. Nora, difficult week here. Kids agitated at school, a lot of tests to review. Fabrice ran away again, found him at a station waiting for a train. So this is from her husband, the beloved Edouard. Huh. That's sad. Well, if we head over here, we can examine a interesting device, a keypad that perhaps opens something. Grandparents probably invented some sort of weird game. Yeah, this is the point in the experiment where I would kind of just turn around and not have anything answered to the questions I may or may not have. So you could probably suss out the right answer here. You'll notice that there are actually symbols of the seasons here, which is actually very interesting. But we don't know what they correlate to, which means it's time to find a way to work. And if you do know the combination, it will work and you can skip this entire portion, but this is how you're supposed to figure out how to do it. Make your way over to the desk, and there are tapes, each with a corresponding season on it. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this puppy right over here. Luckily, this one is already in place, which looks like it's summer, which means if we take the fall, put it in here, and you can adjust like this. There we go. You can also tell where the numbers are on the side of the cassette, exactly what order you're supposed to put them in. So it's truly not that difficult. But go ahead and stick that in there. Beautiful. Could be the code I need. Indeed, 7245. And it's gonna take us directly over here. So.
Bien sûr.
Yes, here goes nothing. Oh no, Mimi, you forgot to put the track back down. Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are going to end things off here because the next series of episodes are actually going to be pretty intense as far as our routine and activities are concerned, and This is probably going to be one of the last lulls we have until the end of the game. So my name is Allison Cruz. Thank you all so much for joining me here in Dordogne. Take care, and I hope to see you here next time for the continuation of Mimi's adventures.